Hey everyone. Hey, last week during the webinar we had a few questions about particularly cabbing hearts and how to do the cleavage and a little bit about doming these hearts and the utilization of some of the different wheels. So I figured, we'll give you a little bit of a hands-on view, and I'm going to have Ben here cut this one up and see if we can't show you a hands-on view of how we do this, and we'll go from there. If you got questions, we could bring them up while we're filming these here. Alright, so here Ben is going around the side of the wheels here. This is how he's starting to cut that cleavage in. You go from one side to do one ear, and then you go over to the other side and cut into the other ear, and you go right down into that little V without going too far. You keep checking your work, and you got to flip it over, making sure that you're doing it even. And if you start showing maybe a little bit of flat spots, just ever so slightly, the bottom edge is really the most important. So if he turns it over right now, like he's doing, and brings it right over here to the green 60 wheel, he can clean up that bottom real quick then through that cleavage. So it's just nice and smooth. And now the template of your cab is basically ready to go, and it's time to start doming on the 80. Before Ben goes any further, as you can see, he's got his pretty form nicely, cleanly cut out. I'm going to show you one little trick somebody taught me once upon a time, and this is the importance why having that 1/4 inch slab comes in handy. You can take a regular Sharpie that's, been a little used on the tip, not completely brand new. And that little plastic edge where the felt comes out, if you watch carefully, you can butt it right up against your cab and just run that all the way around. And the plastic actually runs along the edge of the stone. So now you got a nice, neat, about a 2.5 to 3 millimeter girdle. So he's going to start doming all the way down to that line. Now you're going to think, well, there's ink there, but it's going to get cleaned up along the way. So let's watch and see him dome this one. Alright, so right now what Ben is doing is he's starting out with the profile, and he's picking up this angle, shifting the top, but not completely doming it yet. He's going to go all the way around and meet that black line on the bottom. Okay, now that he's got that angle already in there, now he's going to start smoothing things out, and it's going to look more like this. And as you can see in this little diagram, if you can't really tell, there's still going to be a little bit of a flat spot on top after he starts rounding stuff over. Not to worry about that. That is definitely going to come off on the next wheel real quick. Okay, so here's where Ben's at right now. As you can see, he's all the way down to that black line. He's got the dome started, but the top, as you can see, has still got some flat spots going on, which could be anticipated right now coming off that 80 steel. So the very top has got a little bit of a flat spot, just like I was saying. So now we're going to go on to the green wheel right there. That's a 60 soft resin grit. You're going to see exactly how quick this is going to work and how well.